Good evening. The time is 3:45 p.m. It's just coming up to the end of the day, and I'm just going to recap my trade today. Massive big run today. So I'm going to put some fibs on. So my one and only position was based on the fibs, and we had this 8:30 news data drop. This candle here. It was today's news. I forgot already. Non-farm payrolls and unemployment rate. And so I was doing an experiment. I was marking off the top of this bar and I marked off the bottom of this bar, and I went back. I did some back testing, and 4 out of 5 days in August, I only did the first half of August, and I did a couple of days in September, but at least 80% of the time these levels from a big data drop at 8:30 seem to be significant, and significant enough to draw your levels on, and they come back to touch those areas later in the day. So for example, this area here today, we came down, pulled back, we came into this area, and as you can see, it bounced, and it only bounced. But not a play I was watching for. I'm still back testing that. But one thing I did do is put the fibs in, and I drew my fibs in, and when it came up to the 50% area, I saw the VWAP was down in that area as well. We had this candle with a bottom tail as well, and it was on decent volume, so I went short it. So zoom in a bit. So my short position was on this candle, and it's as it came up and came back down through that VWAP, I went short right on the VWAP, and I rode it down to this area here, and I was done. That was me out. In fact, I'm going to backtrack that. Oh, it's the wrong pivot. I rode it down to this pivot here. That's where I got out because it hit my target. My target was this level already preset, 42.57.25, and I was all out. So I took a partial as well when we broke down through there, and I took the rest out on this area, and it was a good out because after that I saw it pull back a bit, and it would have got close to my break even, probably right on break even. My stop was actually the 618 line, my stop, but not once was I in any drawdown because it got straight to target, and that was a good day, really good day. And because I trade Apex trading accounts of Apex funding, I had 12 different accounts I was trading today, and I have a copy that copies that one trade into all 12 accounts, and so that small move was duplicated 12 times, and that's enough for me to stop trading for the day. So I'm done. And so today I went back and did some back testing on this area. But one thing I did notice this morning and comment was we had this big bar come in, big wide range bar on, at the time, big volume if you compare it to the previous volume bars. And then when we opened at 9:30, we had these two big volume bars. But if you take a look on very small candles, if you compare this volume with this volume on this bar here, and there's something's not quite right. So this news, which was driven, this candle was just driven by the news and algorithms, there was no conviction in that move down, so it was declining volume afterwards as well. And when I saw these two candles come in, which were really small candles compared to this candle, I knew straight away that we weren't going to have a down day. And I made the comment today in our live chat room. I said I compared differences, and I said I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see a bit of a push up today. And lo and behold, that's what happened. Massive big day, so good green day. Had I not taken that trade and not been out for the day, I probably would have just taken 1 or 2 contracts around here, and probably would have got out here. Don't think I would have done the entire run, but one part of my trade I'm working on is to hold runners, and but to hold runners I need to expand, risk a few more trades rather than me taking 1 or 2 contracts to get out. That's a great entry here as well. It should be, I need to start maybe just getting back into the way I used to trade, where I take a layer in. So for example, I'd get 1, 2, 3, 4 contracts there, and as it's coming out I'll just take 1 contract off, 2 contracts off, 3 contracts off maybe, and then let the rest run. But it's letting it run to the end of the day is what I struggle with, because I see these little pullbacks and I don't want to lose all of this gains. I explained this in a previous video, and I've combated that by getting out when I see it, when I look like we hit a target, and then trying to find another re-entry, which seems to be working. But you have to manage it all day, like today I wasn't sitting around, I didn't watch any of this move up. But if I had a runner from down here, then potentially you can just let it run for the day and just set your stop loss down at break even or something. But anyway, I wasn't in this trade, I wasn't taking part today because my trade was done at this point here, so that was me done for the day. Anyway, thank you for watching. Always like to have a quick look at oil before I go. I've not even looked at oil today. So look at that, and that's a daily. So oil's just gone sideways, hasn't done anything. So sitting at that area, I was thinking about going long oil. Maybe it's a good time. We've moved above the VWAP now. We're above the 20 moving average, still below the 50. Potentially, let's have a look at the daily. Look at that, we put in a bottom tail candle as well. I think in the pre-market video I said I might be looking to go long if we can break out from this high. But I'll see where we are Monday for that. So I want to get on a daily confirmation for a swing trade, hopefully take it back up. Anyway, thank you for watching, and don't forget to hit the like button, and I'll be back here on Monday at 9 AM Eastern Time for the live preview. And in that preview I'll go through the levels and discuss potential trades for the day, and any levels that need to be adjusted based on today's run and whatever we see in the post market and pre-market on Monday. So look at that, came right into that demand zone there, touched it and rejected. And I had one more thing to do. I had a swing on Qs. I was actually using TQQ, I was using SQQ actually, SQQQ, and I had a put on it. But I got out, going to SQQ, in the daily, I got out on the, is that the one, 26? I basically got out of SQQ on a gap fill, and I'm just trying to find, it must have been on the hourly. Oh, it doesn't matter, but anyway, oh, there we go, it's the daily, sorry, I was watching the daily. That's better. So I got confused because I went long, I was actually going short on the SQQ. I got it because the contract was cheap, and my my entry excuse me, my entry was there, and you see it was good for a couple of days, and I thought we were going to do okay. Then it pulled back, my stop was going to be there, and I had my target set for this gap fill, so I got out just on that gap fill. I did consider holding it down to here, but for the size of the contract I had, it wasn't worth the hassle. I just wanted to get out while the market was moving in that direction, and it worked out well. So it's a good swing trade, target hit, high volume as well. So it was a good day for that. So 2 good trades today, and 100% record. So thank you for watching. Don't forget, hit the like button down below. Thanks for watching.